Proceed. Morning, Ms. Lyons.
Morning.
I want to talk a little bit more about you being a cab driver.
Okay.
You've been a cab driver for a while now, haven't you?
About 3-4 years, yeah.
3 or 4 years. Chuggy's, that's one of your regular hangout spots, isn't it?
Yes, I used to work there for the owner, and so I know him, and so I'm kind of the cabbie of choice for some of the people there.
So you're usually waiting there for people to give them a ride home.
Yes.
Now, Mr. Dawson, you consider him one of your frequent customers.
Yes, he's been back in my cab quite a few times. I'm kind of starting this new trend of party rock cab. He's probably like a platinum or gold party rocker by now.
Platinum or gold party rocker, and that's because he drives home with you so often.
Yes, he's very good about being responsible. He really doesn't like to make a habit out of driving drunk.
Ms. Dawson, on the night of the 24th, Ms. Lyons, on the night of the 24th, Mr. Dawson knew that your cab was there, didn't he?
Yes, I told him that afternoon and then a couple times that evening.
So he was fully aware that you were in the parking lot, willing to give him a ride home.
Yes.
Now, that night, you weren't in the bar the entire time that Mr. Dawson was there.
No, I was only maybe in there for an hour, and it was always just off and on.
And when you went in, there were a lot of people there.
Well, Chatterbox was playing, and apparently they have a pretty big following in Midlands. It's not really my type of music, but there was lots of people in there that night.
Lots of people. There were lots of people drinking.
Yes.
There were lots of people ordering drinks.
Yes, I got bumped into at the bar several times, and so I just...
And you said that you noticed that the waitress bringing back drinks between Mr. Dawson's table and the bar.
Yes, Pat. She was making several trips back and forth from their table.
So with all these people, and with all these people ordering drinks, you were focused solely on Mr. Dawson's table, and you're sure that that's what she was taking the drinks.
Well, I mean, I was more aware of their table because those were the people that I knew, and you know, when you're in a room, you kind of just focus on people you know. So I'm pretty sure that's the table that Pat was going to.
You're
yes.
pretty sure, but for all you know, she could have been bringing it to the table next to Mr. Dawson's, right?
Yes, that's possible.
And you didn't actually see Mr. Dawson drink any of these drinks that were brought to his table.
No, because there were so many people in the way, so I never saw if he drank any of those drinks, no.
And you also saw Mr. Taylor Hobson and Miss Vanessa Sullivan that night, right?
Yes, I did.
Now they had been drinking as well.
Yes,
So some of those drinks that were going to their table were probably drank by them.
I would assume so.
And Mr. Dawson, you saw him walking out of the bar that night.
Yes, I did.
It was after midnight, after 12:30.
Yes, I believe I got back there around 12:40 that evening, and they were walking out.
I mean, as he was walking out, you thought that he was pretty okay to drive.
He was a lot better off than he was earlier at the bar, that's true, yeah.
You offered him a ride home.
Yes, I did.
He declined.
Yes, he was still talking about how I drive too slow, which he knows isn't true, so.
But he declined your offer to take him home.
Yes.
Now, Mr. Hobson and Miss Sullivan, they didn't ask you for a ride.
No, they didn't.
They walked past you and they got in the car with Mr. Dawson.
Yes.
Now, you know the road that he took home was Canyon Road, right?
Yes, I do.
You believe that road is a pretty dangerous road.
It is pretty dangerous, but I mean, if you're driving the speed limit like you're supposed to, it's an okay road to be on.
It's an okay road to be on, but let's be very honest here. It's very sharp turns on that road.
Yes, it is.
There aren't a lot of lighting on that road.
No, for as many trees as there are, no.
There's a lot of animals in the forested area around the road.
Yes, there is.
There's even a deer crossing sign right next to that road.
Yeah, about like half a mile back or something like that.
And on the night that the accident happened, it was raining.
Yes, it was. I had heard on the radio earlier that evening about how there was going to be a flash flood warning.
So it was raining pretty hard.
Yeah, it started pouring down about 12:50 maybe, I think.
Lots of clouds, lots of thunder, lots of lightning, things like that.
Yes.
So Mr. Dawson, as far as you know, was driving home on Canyon Road in the middle of the night through the rain with no streetlights.
Well, yeah, I'm assuming that's what happened.
No further questions?
Mr. Howard?